After spending over 15 hours in Deadzone Rogue, I can say the game has a solid foundation and a ton of potential for anyone into FPS roguelites. It drops you into this derelict space station, the ISS-X, with a mix of randomized levels, challenging enemies, and a satisfying progression system. So far, there are 3 zones available. I just unlocked Zone 2, but I still haven't completed the hard difficulty challenges in Zone 1. So there's plenty of content and replayability here if you enjoy mastering each area. Each run begins with a basic loadout. You got a pistol, a grenade, and a knife. That's it. So, the first level, when you complete it, they always grant you a weapon cache where you can choose one of 3 randomly rolled weapons, which immediately shapes how you'll approach that run. After that, you're offered passive items and gameplay enhancing perks that gradually build up your power as you progress through each level. Enemies drop 2 types of currency: scrap and tech. Scrap is a more immediate resource. It's used to buy and upgrade weapons and gear during your runs, but you need access to a special upgrade station called a fabricator before you can actually spend it. So, scrap also carries over between levels during your run, so you can stockpile it later for upgrades if needed. Tech, on the other hand, is a more long term currency. You can only spend it after finishing a run and is used to unlock tech masteries like permanent upgrades that improve your survivability and damage output across all runs. One of the game's standout mechanics is stealth mode, which kicks in before each level starts. You're given a chance to scout the area, plan your route, and set traps without alerting enemies. The level only starts when you choose to engage, whether by shooting, throwing a grenade, or landing a melee hit. It gives you a chance to strategize and adds a nice layer of tension before the action kicks off. Another strategic element is the use of elemental barrels. So throughout the levels, you'll find barrels of different types. We got lightning, burn, cryo, and void. You can pick them up, carry them around the map, and place them near enemy patrols. So once they're detonated, they deal AoE damage and they can create powerful chain reactions. It's just a creative way to control the battlefield and take out multiple enemies with minimal effort if timed right. Overall, Deadzone Rogue has strong core systems and a satisfying gameplay loop that encourages experimentation, strategic planning, and skillful execution. So if you're into roguelites with layered progression and high replay value, this one's definitely worth a shot. Let me do a playthrough so y'all can see what the game is like. Alright, so we are on the ISS-X. Here's the cockpit. You can see outside that's an Earth-like planet. It's pretty cool. The details are nice. So when you walk up here, on the left we have the upgrade console, and on the right we have the mission terminal where you can select your missions. So for this example, I'm in zone 1. I'm going to choose the story mission here, Who Am I? And yes, you can see on the right there, the pop-up, you have different difficulties. So we're just going to choose normal so y'all can see what this game is about. Upgrade console, these are your tech masteries and damage, utility, and defense. So throughout the game, you're gonna earn these different type of components here, and each of them are reserved for each of these nodes here. And then tech is, I guess, the currency that you need here to upgrade each of these categories. And as you level them up, they become more expensive. Superior items are, well, these are unlocked when you go to zone 2 and onwards. So you'll collect these certain components here, and you can also upgrade these items. And the synergies that's available in zone 3, so we'll eventually see what that looks like. So let's just start the game, and I can show you jump, dash. You can also double jump, dash. You can reach high places. So here's the stealth mode. Once you pass this wall here, you become stealth. So you get to see on the minimap where the enemies are, where they're patrolling, and you see these barrels here. This is like a burn barrel damage. You can pick it up, and
I feel bad for whoever wrote this.
and you can just set it here, like for example right here, and then you can just blow it up, and then that's when you become revealed. You can set your melee button to anything. I like doing melee in this game. So here's a dropped item, so I don't have anything, so I'll pick up this glove here. So I collect scrap and also tech. So this is the first one, weapon cache. So you choose out of these 3 weapons. Let's see, a juggernaut, holster. So I tried sniper. Sniper's pretty fun. Let me go with this one because it has the corruption type of damage here. This purple one, and I think this is an LMG style. Let's see. So these guys are melee. You can see them with an axe. You can quickly kill them. Also do hip fire. Reload. You can also change on the fly. So these are your item orbs. So I guess these are your passives. So let's see, weak point hits have a 20% chance to stagger the target. I don't have any weapons that does weak point, so I'm not going to choose that. You deal 20% more damage while airborne. Holding the jump button while airborne slows your descent. I have never seen that one before. Your grenade explosion radius is increased by 20%, so I don't know if I want this. So let me try the grenade radius. Alright, so this level is all spiders, so it's easier to hit with a melee so that they can all come to you together. And your melee, well, the axe that I know does AoE damage. And that's it. So augment orb. So you can either do short range, long range, or aiming. While you're aiming, all the enemies on the map gets highlighted and you gain 25% chance of crit. And you deal 80% bonus crit. So let me show you what that looks like. And this is your fabricator. So all the on the top right, you see I have 440 scrap. You could use that on this fabricator to upgrade items or buy weapons you need. So first, you want to see what you have here. So you have a common pistol, axe, and a grenade. And I currently have an uncommon primary weapon. So if I come here, it's like, okay, let's see. I want to buy this one. So I now have an upgraded grenade, and I'm fine with the melee. So let's just upgrade the quality. So this turns into an uncommon, and then I'm going to upgrade that to give 10% more damage. And then after that, you just go on to the next level. Alright, so we have an enemy here. That's a room full of enemies, so I won't even bother. So let me kill this guy. So you see that you can also press G to throw your grenade. You can also switch to your secondary. Doing melee is a lot faster. And I've done builds where if you melee, you become stealth for 5 seconds, giving you enough time to go to the next target. So space heater, when you kill an enemy with a weak point shot, I don't have that. When you take damage, you deal 200% of the damage taken back to the attacker, and your critical hit chance is increased by 20%. So let me choose that one. Critical hit chance is a very popular build. So let's see, we got, and that's fine. Pick up this cryo barrel and just like put it here. So when this guy, nope, this guy's not gonna go. So I'm just gonna melee him. So you can dash to the enemy and lunge to them. I also want to point out that the enemies can also hit the barrel, so be mindful of that. That's it. That's my ping. I thought that was a legendary item. Maximum shield. While you're aiming, your movement speed is increased by 35% and you deal 20% more damage. So let's go with that. So we got 2 melees, so let me take care of them. Got some turrets. There's a turret there. And one last. Alright. Done with that. I need this. So you have this weapon here that does burn damage, and the one I have equipped on the right is lightning, chain lightning. Anything lightning damage is like beneficial with shock, crit. Now for perk, so we get to either get void damage, so any of our items are void, only our grenade. We mostly do cryo and lightning. So we have this one burning, we don't have any burning, so let's just choose a bot companion, and he will be my tank, my aggro. It will be good for bosses too, because the bosses will focus on that dude. I have 608 right now. I don't have anything here worth getting. So I'm just gonna upgrade the quality of this, upgrade each of these, and also my armor. And I'm good, I'm maxed out, so let's go. Stealth mode, so we got melee. This guy, like, he's a self-destruct orb. I wanna get rid of that guy first. It's shielded, so there's a little thing that right there that shields people. You gotta destroy that first and then kill the people who are shielded. This gun is good because it has cryo, so it can freeze enemies and slow them down. 163, nah. Let's see, we can switch that out, so we can switch it. Also, we don't have a helmet, and then we get +1 max shield. Item orb increases the maximum size of your weapons by 50%, minimum of +1 bullet. Gain 5% up to 50% max elemental damage when killing an enemy affected by an elemental debuff for 10 seconds, or when your shields are full for 3 seconds, you gain 30% damage resistance until you're hit. This is more tempting, so I'll go with that. And let's see, so we got an orb here, which I can just eliminate. You threw a grenade too. They like have a shield. I'm not good with shooter games, but I really like this game. Oh, hold on. I forgot to blue item here. Shoes. So I don't have any shoes. I get 14 health and plus 15.2% weak spot damage. So enemies drop more scrap. Your equipped weapons magazine gains 2 bullets for every 5 meters you move. Each elemental debuff now deals damage over time. I'm gonna go with scrap. Money is good. Oh wow, so right off the bat we have this shield guy. And then we have these enemies. So these guys shoot rockets, so you want to be careful with those. So let me get rid of this. Like having wall hack. This is awesome. Alright, so we have Thunder Soul, Burn, or Shield. Since some of my items do lightning, let's go with lightning. The lightning damage applies shock, increasing your crit chance against enemies by 15% for
So
6
far, so
seconds.
good.
Alright, so Sector 10 is where an elite spawns. So let's just deal with these mobs here. And then they'll spawn randomly on the map. And there's the boss. So we charge at you. My bot is doing the damage. Then eventually your bot's gonna respawn. There he is. Let's see, hand. Health versus shield. I like health. Not much. Chain lightning or void. So this does crit damage. Do that. So most of our items are now lightning. And we got a melee item. 260 this does cryo. Cryo is good to have. Freeze enemies. Let's see, so we got health, grenade damage, and shield. Your health is increased by 25%, and your healing from health orbs is increased by 100%. You restore 5% on your missing health on killed, like a lifesteal. Let's try that out. And every time you enter this room, you get healed, but not to the max. Just like probably a portion. Alright, so we have 1580 right now. Let's choose this pistol here so we don't have to upgrade the quality. Let's upgrade the quality of this one. So upgrade all of our armor. And also upgrade the level of our weapons. So we have 340 left for next round. Alright, so the room is bigger. A lot more
Maybe this log has some answers.
variety, so let me
Probably not,
deal
though.
with this dude. There's also a perk where you don't have recoil. Oops. So that, see, is that an elite? Yeah, that's an elite behind. This is a secondary. Mine does more. Magnetic disc. Your pickup range is increased by 100%. So each scrap or tag drop that you pick up increases your damage by 3% for 5 seconds. Front load the first round in your magazine does 40% more damage. Dashing increases melee by 40% for 3 seconds. Probably gonna go with magnetic disc. Alright, let's see. We got an elite here. Orb, turret in there. So there's nothing in this hallway, so this gives us time. So let's deal with this guy first. Can also shoot the feet. So elemental's good. Nope, don't need that one. Let's see this. Nope, good. 280, same thing. Let's see abilities. Mark enemies cryo. Weapons cryo damage is increased by 15%. Let me try this one. Because marking is only good if you keep killing enemies, but against elites, it's not worth it. You can upgrade the quality of your weapons in additional time at the fabricator. It's tempting. Alright, so we got one orb here. So these guys are annoying. When you hit them, they're gonna rage and charge at you with this big two-hand melee thing. So let me show you. So like that. Another one. These are apparently bugged, so that's good for me. Lightning. Get a perk. Static pulse. Critical hits on enemies affected by lightning shock emit a static pulse that damages enemies within 6 meters for 20% of the damage dealt by the crit. So let me do more crit damage and lightning. And we get
So,
healed.
if it's a colony ship over Earth, why hasn't any help come?
I don't know, man. That's the $1,000,000 question. So let's upgrade everything. And just upgrade everything here. And I don't think I want to change. Let's see. Lightning 113, 113. 50% damage. Hits have a 19. Yep. Passive reload. Reload. Let me see this one. Killing an enemy reloads your unequipped weapon. Oh, try that. Does that apply to both my primary and secondary and axe? Killing an enemy reloads your unequipped. So let me like just shoot with this one, and then I'll kill something with my melee and see if that applies to both weapons. Nope. So it has to be this one. Let's see how strong this one is. Damn. Oh, damn. This is a strong... Oh. Oh, man. This... This gun is beautiful. Let's see, +3 shields, elemental proc chance. That's alright. Ooh, love this gun. Good thing I made that switch. Alright, melee attacks stagger enemies. Dashing increases melee damage by 80% for 3 seconds. When killing an enemy, you gain 15% bonus damage for 3 seconds. Ooh, man. Let me go with this. I'm gonna melee so much. That's behind a glass. Beautiful. Shoot the legs. Or the head if you can. Is my bot doing anything? Oh, he's like a melee. Oh, the shield. To get rid of this. Alright. Movement speed, yep. Oh, this one. Ooh. Epic secondary. Let's see how this gun feels like a burn damage. I just go with my old one. Sounds good. You take damage, deal 200% back. Increase your proc chance on elemental effects by 30%. When you pick up a health orb, you restore 20% of your shield. Let me go with proc chance on elemental. Alright, another elite room in a way. So we got this guy that shoots grenades out of this arm. We got 2 heavy melee dudes, 3. Let me get rid of this guy. Beautiful. Thank you, bot. Alright, so we got... Ooh, very nice. Combustion, yep. Got feet. Shields weak spot. Let's do more shield. Ooh, very nice. Critical hit damage and elemental proc chance. Well, elemental damage versus proc chance. Yeah. I don't think there is a way to view your current stats. Like at least some sort of information here to say what's your current crit chance, critical hit damage, you know. That would be something nice to have. Choose a perk, so elemental bot, orbital infusion, or conductive. Chain lightning and lightning bolt proc chances are increased by 25%. All lightning damage is increased by 15%. Yeah, sure, let me try that. Heal a little bit. Let's upgrade. Alright, let's see what's here. Secondary, primary, melee, 7. That's okay. So let me upgrade these to be epics. Increase all of this. Let's upgrade that. So it's good to have more scrap. Okay, let's see. Ooh, man. Lead right there. Well, the red guys usually take... These guys instantly hit you, no matter how you try to dodge their attack. Let's deal with this guy. Damn, that's half his health. Damn. There we go. Missing his feet. He's in there. Give him a surprise. Alright. Is there an epic item there? Feet. Let's see, more health. Yes. Better than weak point damage. Spot, whatever. Item orb. When you swap weapons, your movement speed is increased by 20% and you gain a 20% chance to dodge incoming damage for 2 seconds. You do 25% more damage to elite to get this one. Alright, spider, elite, red dude, 2-hand dude, orbs. Okay, so it's not a lot, and we have this guy to worry about. So let's go in this room. Check your media map for any incoming. So we got primary weapon. How does this? So you can always try out weapons, never run out of bullets. Repulsor. Chest item. Weak spot, nah. Alright, so let's just continue. Item orb. Picking up scrap adds ammo to your equipped weapons magazine. Your fire rate is increased by 20%. Let me go with this one. Alright, so we got... Okay, this guy's annoying. That guy too. Places to move around, maneuver. So let's just deal with what we have. Let me get rid of this. So the axe is good. Remember, it does AoE. And that's it. 208, so I do the same thing. Perk, ooh, Shockwave. Deal an additional 20% crit damage to enemies affected by shock. All lightning damage is increased by 15%. Or shock now increases crit chance by additional 10% and adds a 15% chance to stagger. And all lightning damage is increased by 20%. So let me go with that. Okay, so this is...
Man spiders.
Yep, man spiders. And is that my dog barking? He's gonna bark. So these things you see here are man spiders. They can also shoot poisonous puddles around that does dot damage to, so be careful with that. Let's see, so let's go with it. Always jump down. Oh crap. Oh crap. Do enough damage, they run away. There we go. So let's see what this epic item is. Helmet, more shields, more health, more crit chance. Yeah, sure. Let's add more goodies. So let's get these. And let's see, gloves. My gloves are better, yep. Let's get a perk and heal up. So all bots except for this one, your health is increased by 15%. Health orbs are automatically collected when dropped. After collecting a health orb, your weapon damage is increased by 35% for 5 seconds. Let's see, more health and damage from this bot. Additionally, they gain elemental improvement chosen randomly from one of your perks. Well, shit, they're all lightning, so... Let me try this one. So we have 2 bots here. So there'll be more aggro to others. Fabricator.
Show me the goods.
Ooh, epic. Nah, I'm good. And you can also spend money to heal. Let's upgrade all of these. And also all of these. And I guess I'm good. Yeah.
Maybe I should clean up the bodies. Give them a proper burial.
This is a healing bot. And that little insect flying around, those are annoying. I need to get rid of this. Handle that for me. see. I was able to dash, and then I got ammo. Shoot one more time. I dash? Okay, no, so it has to be another item. Item, your melee swing, nope. You deal 25% more while your health is full. Rarely. Let's do this more armor rating. Damn, they just melted. More elemental proc chance? Yeah, sure, why not? Loco, what are you working at, man? The effects of your elemental debuffs are now 100% more powerful. Wow. Enemies take 15% more damage for every elemental debuff applied to them. I'm gonna go with this one. Alright, let's see. This is an elite. Does like a one-shot AoE attack. So there's 2 of them here. Many orbs, so let's get rid of this one. Oh shit. Let's go down. As long as you're moving, you're good. That's about it. Alright, no more goodies, no more goodies. Perks, Blood Chemist, this is using your health as firing, grants additional companion bot. Your companion bots have 15% more health, deals more damage, and shoot 20% faster. Grants an additional companion bot. All your bots have 15% more health, they do more damage, and they respawn 50% faster. Let me try this one. Fire rate for them is not an issue. I just need them to tank. Alright, guess we're good. I just need to upgrade them. All level 9s. Guess I'm good with these. Wow, these two are lightning. Let me see compared to this one. No, I'm good. Alright, let's just play it out. Okay. Let's see. Need to get rid of this. Okay, so collecting scrap or tech gives me ammo. It's convenient. Alright, Hero Mask. Critical hit chance is increased by 30% while your weapons magazine is below 50% capacity. First round in your magazine. Is this one more crit hit chance? Just go with this. Good. Item orb. Deal 35% more damage to ranged enemies, so anyone that doesn't attack me through melee, you below half health. Guess this is good for elites, but ranged enemies is more tempting. Alright, this is another one, so we're dealing with this elite and that elite. Where's the man spider? No man spider? Okay, that's man spider. Oh boy. Let's see. How should I do this? Get rid of these guys. He is considered a ranged. Can also jump up. So he has to walk all the way around. So when he dodges at you, just go down. It won't work on him. Is he running away? No, he's being aggro, nice. So it's good to have bots like that. Oh, wrong one. Epic. Gloves, let's see. Shield, you crit hit damage, nah. Oh wait, nah, I got proc chance. Perk, grants an additional companion bot, does more damage and health. Let's do that one. So tankier and does more damage. I'm fine with that. Okay, ooh. I don't really like a machine gun, like a all of these. So level 10, we're good on that. Don't really need this unless I find a better weapon. This weapon's really good. Damn. Pretty nice, like every time you collect scrap or tech, you just reload. The proc chance is good too. 380, nah, I'm good. Let's just do this. Item orbs. Your proc chance against targets within 10 meters is improved by 30%. Let's try that. Alright. ISS-X. Quickly dead. Oops, too low. Guys with hammers. Done. Alright, let's see. Boots. More epics. Cryo. Ooh, let's see. Elemental damage, shield improvement, armor rating, and +7 max shield. Yeah, sure. Yoink. Your health is increased by 20% after dropping below 35%. Gain a temporary shield equal to 25% of your max health. Lasts for 5 seconds. Your health is increased by 15% after reaching full health from a damage state. All over healing is converted into a damage bonus for the next 8 seconds. Rather get this. We collect a health orb and our damage is increased by 35% for what, 8 seconds? For 5 seconds. So we got, oh man, that's quite a lot of elites here. And a man spider. Oh man. Alright, let's do it. Shit. That healing bot. Shielded. These guys are annoying. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, let's see. Nope, good. 30 max health, elemental damage, critical hit. There's a lot more, so let me take that one. Anything else here? Nope. Okay, let's heal back. Killing an enemy with your grenade replenishes, fire rate. You can re-roll any for additional time, Let's go with more faster attack speed, and now
That's
we're
right.
at the boss.
I'm back.
Nice. Oh, I beat him. Wow. That was fun. This is just one story mission. So think about Zone 2 and 3, they have their own story missions. So I don't even know what those are like yet. Alright, so let's complete the mission. Component cache, so this is where you collect certain things. So since I have less of this, I'm gonna get more, 2 more, so I can upgrade this one.
Oh, God. Is that me? Where the hell is my face?
When you move around, it's like, oh, go closer. Alright,
Okay, buddy. You know the drill.
and that's
Don't
about it.
panic. Keep it together.
So crit chance
Just
is really nice if you top it off with cryo or even burn. I saw someone doing like a burn AoE damage based on the damage they were dealing. It just wiped out the whole level clean. So this game is really fun. I really love it. I'm gonna keep playing until all achievements are done and all zone and difficulties are done as well. So if you like what you see,
Ship's keeping its
hit that thumbs
upgrades.
up button and
So,
subscribe for more content.
huh,
Thanks.
interesting.